Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right. I got it all.
Test, test. Can you guys hear me?
Oh, sorry.
All right.
Okay. For the tickets
All right, we're going to cover a lot of things. We're going to go quickly. I know we got a big line because our sponsor brought us some really good food today, and it's barbecue, which is, again, not vegetarian free, of course. Welcome to our team meeting. Do we have any guests here that are not a part of KW? Any guests? I know we have a couple. Yes, sir. Tell us your name.
Ivan Lomino.
Ivan, are you with another real estate company?
Yes.
Which company are you with?
Exceed Realty.
Exit Realty. Fantastic. Exceed versus Exit. Got it. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Anybody else? All right. Welcome. Oh, we also want to welcome Emily, Jorge, and Larry. So, Emily, come on. Tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Emily Deaton.
Okay.
I'm the agent services, so if you guys need help with anything, just come to me and I'll be able to help you guys.
What does agent services do?
I basically do everything from in processing, so if you're a new agent, I'll be the one taking care of that and the paperwork. I help with business cards,
What about when an agent comes by that desk and they have a random question?
when they have a random question,
Or something with the office?
something with the office, I'll be able to answer that. Any questions you guys have about the office, I'll be able to answer. So.
Okay. And how long have you been with us?
I think this is my 3rd week, so I'm fairly new.
All right. So that beats like 2 of the last 6 that we've had
Yes,
already,
that's what I've
and that's
heard,
not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
I seem to be
fantastic.
doing well, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And let's get Jorge over here. Jorge, what is your role with the company?
I'm an event coordinator and I'm administrator and marketing administrator as well for the marketing department.
Okay. So what does that entail?
So I'm going to be handling a lot of the events going on as well as social media for KW.
Okay. You're going to be doing some social media. What about the parties?
Parties as well, yes.
You've already been hired. You know this part of the job, right?
Yes, sir. And I've been here for a day, so.
So yeah, he's in his 2nd day, so we kind of want to let him warm up. All right, awesome, great to have you. Larry Frawley, right?
Larry Frawley.
Larry, tell us what's your story?
So my story is, I remember this room, by the way, very, very well. So when I was here last time, who was in the old office? How many were still in the old office? There you go. Right?
So that's 6 years ago.
6 years ago. And then we moved into this space here. How many of you attended one of my Saturday classes that I had? Yep.
All right,
Yep.
we got a couple.
Yep, we had some Saturday classes. How many of you were in my coaching program? Right?
Wow.
Yeah, there. Hey, Catherine, how you doing?
And
Good.
Jen.
Yeah, Jen. Yeah, absolutely. So anyhow, we've kind of made a whole path, and we're back. And I think Michael's going to talk about that, what that looks like a little bit. And
Yeah.
I'm just so excited to be here. So
Yeah, absolutely. So Larry was here. He did a great job adding to the company. How many agents did you add to the company, you think?
probably total a little over 300.
Right. It was here for a year. Right.
It wasn't 300 here, but it was 300.
Total, but this obviously had a bunch. Then he went to Clear Lake to be the team leader. Did a great job there, and then he ended up in South Carolina, of all places. Now he says, hey, look, I'm ready to come back. Want a kind of a different role, but he's going to be helping us with the Energy Corridor office. So that is being reopened. And so he's going to start on that. He started yesterday. Process is in place. I'm very confident that he will be able to destroy over there, just like he did, everywhere else he's gone. Excited to have you back. What's wild is I met Larry like 2 weeks ago, last Sunday, at family reunion with no even thought of doing this. Right? We just met at family reunion, and so he said, yeah, I'm ready to come back. And
God is good.
yeah, knocked it out. We're excited to have you back. All right, buddy. Thank you. All right, fun. Family reunion, it's a good thing. All right, guys, please silence your phones, and we're going to go ahead and get through some things. So we have so for the folks that are over like 23, We have a drawing for Chance the Rapper. That's not missing a word in there. Chance the Rapper, we changed the color so it would make sense. Tickets. You must be present to win. Drawing will be at the end of the team meeting. Kathy Crittenden, Alamo Title, thank you for and a parking pass. So who has seen Chance the Rapper or heard of Chance the Rapper? All right. Ooh, nice. All right. Very cool. I'm excited. Thank you. All right, today's sponsor, great food today, so we got to give him a shot. Advantage Pro Service, Aaron Warren, come on up, and your partner who I met earlier.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having us out today.
Do you want this passed for cards?
Yes.
Or are we getting
We're going to
salad?
pass this around or that.
Okay.
Just don't put any dressing in it. If you please put your
Oh, we
business
got one
cards
over
in there.
here.
My name is Jennifer Lovelace. I am the General Manager of Advantage Pro Services. My
Let's go. We're
wonderful
passing the
specialist
plate.
over here is going to go into detail of what we can do to help you guys. But what's being passed around now, if you put your business card in, we do have a drawing at the end of our presentation for a $200 gift card
Wow.
to Texas only Forbes 5-star rated spot, the Post Oak Hotel. We also have a free window cleaning and a free gutter cleaning available. So if you would please go ahead and put your business cards in, we'll do that at the end of the presentation. And I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Aaron.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Do you want a clicker?
Actually, just a minute.
Are you taking care of it? Okay.
We got to reload.
Okay. So when you're ready, you got that.
Okay, great, thank you.
All right, we got it.
All right, so Advantage Pro Services was founded in 1999 with the purpose of providing superior customer service to homeowners and businesses looking to maintain the beauty and the appearance of their properties. After over 20 years of experience with interior and exterior window cleaning, soft washing of houses, roof washes, cleaning of flat surfaces, as well as gutter cleaning, we've served over 13,000 residential and commercial properties in Houston and the surrounding areas. It's our goal to always provide each and every customer with personalized service, with exceptional results, and an overall outstanding experience. The Advantage Pro Services process is very simple. Our experienced master technicians begin with a walk of the property to ensure a safe and thorough cleaning of the work being done. They will notate any areas of concern that need to be brought to your attention. Next, they will prep the area for the cleaning itself. Then the cleaning begins. The home's appearance will transform before your eyes as the debris, the grime, algae, and mildew are washed away. After the work is completed, the technicians will walk the property to inspect the areas that were cleaned to make sure that everything was completely cleaned and that all traces of our presence have been removed, what we call being invisible. What makes us stand out is several things. Number one, our technicians are vetted, totally complete with background checks, drug testing, and they are thoroughly trained employees of Advantage Pro Services, so they are not contract workers. Each technician is insured and bonded, so your clients don't need to worry about any mishaps or accidents happening on the property. Our technicians will appear in uniform and driving company trucks with logos on the trucks. Our office staff is thoroughly educated and extremely helpful. Scheduling is extremely easy because we have a fleet of 10 trucks on the road with availability typically within the week. Emergencies are not a problem, so if you have showings or you need pictures taken for listings or open houses, not a problem at all. We are a 5-star rated company and we're listed in the Best Picks service periodical. We have multiple partnerships with industry leaders such as plumbers, remodelers, home repair companies, roof repair, window installation and repair, and also landscapers. We offer also maintenance plans for buyers to have one of our teams ready to keep the property beautiful.
Hold on. This is bullshit. All right.
You are not the first person to say something about this.
Sorry, but this turned into that.
Yes, and specifically look at the awnings.
I got the awnings.
Yes.
But this is this.
Yes.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. I take it back.
And you are not the first person to say something. We did a presentation like this a couple weeks ago, and somebody said that awning was replaced. I said, no, it was just cleaned.
All right.
So believe it or not, awnings can be cleaned. So yeah, that is not BS. It is all legit. It is all legit.
That's not repainted?
No, it is not repainted. Yeah, it's a shadow,
All
and
right. That's a little bit funky there.
Yeah,
Come on. Let's just come on.
no. Specifically, the pictures were taken to show a before and after of the awning, not necessarily of the house. But yes, the awning was cleaned, not replaced.
Got it. All right.
I think the lighting is different.
This is like the Astros now, man. It's gotten crazy in here. All right.
So I can go over my 4 minutes, right? No, I'm kidding.
You go.
No. Unfortunately, we do not do tree removal. We do have referrals that we'll be more than happy to provide that for you. We also do offer maintenance plans for your buyers to keep the property beautiful after the sale and for as long as they own the home. We also have a 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. If it's not right, you don't pay for it. So there you go. Lastly, we also have 6 core values that as a company we live by. Okay, every person at Advantage Pro Services takes pride in what they do. We believe in serving the community, and we look forward to helping others, and that is the Advantage Pro Services promise. Here's what we are offering for you. Realtor packages for your sellers. We have developed special discounted pricing on packages specifically designed for each individual client's needs. Also, you can provide your buyers with information on our company in their welcome packet that lets them know who you trust to keep the property looking beautiful going forward. They will also receive the discounted retail price if they mention your name. And for you personally, we're also offering 50% off all cleaning services with the initial service. We want you to see what we can do. So if you have any questions aside from asking if the pictures are legit or not, please come see me or Jennifer. Thank you very much for your time and your attention. We appreciate it.
All right, so guys, you're offering 50% to the agents to try it out?
Yes,
Okay.
50% off of any one service at their home.
What does that look like for the let's say the patio, the whole piece in front of the house? I want to wash it down with the windows and everything. 2,000 square foot house, 20 windows.
Give or take, for everything, you'd be looking at normal price around $1,200-1,300, so half of that.
Okay.
And now, so now the only service that is not included in with that 50% off is a gutter installation, which we also do offer gutter installation services.
For specific homes,
Okay.
specialized homes.
All right. Yeah. All right, so repeat
We
the
use really
question
large
so that
pogo
people-
sticks.
So they talked about 3-story windows.
No, we also do have 40-foot ladders, and we also have long extended water-fed poles. So 3 stories are not a problem at all
Okay.
for whether it's cleaning a home or cleaning the windows or even gutters for that matter.
Has anybody here used you guys yet? Are you guys? Okay.
And that's why we're here.
All right,
That's
very
exactly
good. Fair enough, guys. You doing a drawing?
Yeah.
Oh yes, all right. So
So we'll do the gutter cleaning first. You can go ahead. I'm not going. Okay, this is for free gutter cleaning on your own personal home. And the winner is, drum roll please.
Michael Stavanoa.
Stabby! Stabby, you got dirty gutters?
I will tell you with gutter cleaning, you also get a full inspection of your system to ensure that it is working properly, and they do clean the downspouts, and if you have underground drains, we do have a separate service called a hydrojet. If they are clogged, we can attempt to unclog those, which I know a lot of the older homes in the area do have that. So you got the gutter cleaning, and he'll be in contact with you. He's going to send you an email and get a free gutter cleaning.
Yeah, gutters.
Okay, so this is now for a free exterior window cleaning. Right now, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but that nasty, like, brownish pollen, we've got brown pollen this year. I'm not really quite sure what tree is doing that, but it's making everything look mucky. So this is for a free exterior window cleaning.
Winner is Sharon Wright.
Sharon, all right.
Oh, this is a window lady. She wants to know. All right. Yay!
You couldn't have done better. You're going to get a hell of a testimonial
Yay, that's
in a week.
fantastic. Okay, so if we get free exterior window cleaning, we'll send you an email with the information, and then we'll set you up.
What's the value of a window cleaning? What did she, approximately?
Anywhere from, it just depends on the size of the house.
But
So maybe a $300 to $500 value.
Nice, great job. Awesome.
Yay. Okay, this is the big
inside.
mamma jamma. This is a $200 spa gift card at Post Oak Hotel. They have a lot of services. This is a Forbes 5-star rated spa in the Post Oak Hotel. Let's just say that again. I know every one of us could probably use some relaxation. So this will be for the $200 gift card.
Guys, I know you're all really interested in this, so.
Give it to your wife. She'll be really happy. Or girlfriend. Or best friend. Or buddy.
David Walter.
David, all right.
Hey, guys get massaged too. What's that supposed to mean?
All right. Come back with your nails all pink. I love it.
Thank y'all so much, very
Enjoy
much
that.
for
Guys, thank you very much.
helping us, get the word out. Thank
All
you.
right, so where's your information, guys? Where are they going to find your stuff?
There's all the cards.
You got their cards.
I left business cards and brochures at almost each spot.
All right,
If you do not have one, please come see me, and I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
awesome job. Great job. Thank you. All right, thanks, Aaron. Okay, Kelso program. We got Chris Kelso is actually out right now. He's meeting the doctor that will be doing the surgery on his daughter, heart surgery. So come on up. It's your chance, Morgan. Morgan said if I only had a chance to speak with the agents, I would be so excited. Okay?
Hello guys, I'm Morgan. I work with Chris Kelso. I'm in the town center area. We worked with quite a few of you guys on personal loans and your client loans. As you know, rates are super low right now, so it's a great time for your clients to be purchasing. You should really encourage your clients to move forward.
So why are rates so low?
Oh, don't ask me that question. I just know that they're low.
Coronavirus is actually, I mean, they say don't waste a tragedy. This is one of those where it's having an impact, and it's an impact that's actually causing a positive reflection in interest rates. I mean, that is on Inman News today.
Yes.
So this is worth taking a look at and being knowledgeable and talking to your people, right? That's an important thing to know. Okay.
Yes, so.
So she knows it now too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know too. But yeah, purchasing, obviously rates are super low. If you need to refinance your current home, rates are super low.
What would a
So
refinance rate be right now for an A buyer or an
for
A
an A
qualifier?
buyer, I mean, it
Seven-
depends.
700
I hate
score.
quoting them out like that, but probably, I mean, in the low threes for sure.
Low threes right now, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, now's the time.
But it
Jim,
obviously depends on your situation. So.
what's going on, Jim? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
She said yes. Yes. It's going to definitely affect, right? That is a direct reflection when anybody invest in some stocks recently? Actually, now's the time to buy, right? This is where this is long dollar averaging. Market hit a 10% dip. That's huge. Well, the T-bill was a part of that. So your Treasury bill is a direct reflection on what the rates are, because that's how they pull the rates that you're being charged. When that goes down, watch that. And you guys got to be knowledgeable about that. This is the time to call your people. Now's the time to buy. People that you love, now's the time to refinance. Now's the time. Okay? Awesome. Very good. Doing great. It's awesome. Great job. See, was that easy?
Thank you.
All right. Of course, we want to thank our platinum partners, 210 Home Warranty, Alamo Title, with our awesome wrap tickets and North American Title. Deanna Mellis, Kathy, thank you. One Guard Home Warranty with Victor Casquio, Allegiance Title with Carla Schraub and Jeannie Kugler. Frontier Title, we're here somewhere. There you are. Hey. With Sarah, Marla, and we've got BRPS Title with EL. Culture Moment, got some good stuff. Where's his brand here? Brand, come on up. This is you. You're like, hey, what do I do? Come on up. Does everybody know Patricia Brand? This is Patricia Brand.
Hello. Okay.
Is it on?
Okay, we have our main event. It's going to be on May 7th. It's the Red Day. This is the day where all the Keller Williams agents give back to the community. So what we're trying to do is make it easier for all of us to do it. That day we can go to Brookwood. This is a community that helps adults with disabilities. So that day we can enjoy their company, help them, spend the day with them. They are going to assign us some tasks so we can do there and help their community. This is in Katy.
So Brookwood, who's done Brookwood before? Fun? Is that a great time? And their lunch, they got like a 4-star restaurant run by the people that are residents there, which is amazing.
So they are going to send us the lunch, and we can do some shopping there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay, so it's a great day to spend it. So we are going to have an open house drive. So we're going to help start a hope. It's a shelter for homeless people, homeless families. So that the weekend before May 2nd and 3rd, as we always do open houses, those open houses are going to be drop-off places for a list of urgent supplies for Start a Hope, so we can promote our businesses and we can promote what we do for our community.
So it says on May 2nd and 3rd, the weekend before Red Day, we are asking all realtors to contribute their open houses that weekend as a drop-off location for donated items to help the Hope organization. The day of Red Day, we will distribute these items.
Yeah, we will have promotion for our open houses.
Okay.
And the third opportunity that we have to help that day is a blood drive. We will have a truck here in front of the office. So it takes just 10 minutes. If for some reason you don't do open houses, you cannot go to Katy, or you cannot donate blood, you can stop by to any of the open houses, support what we're doing, bring your buyers, and give some feedback to the seller. So we can make the most about this day.
Okay, so the first and the 3rd is May 7th, right? May 7th,
Yes.
May 7th. This one is on May 2nd and 3rd, the weekend before Red Day. That's where we're asking realtors to contribute their open houses that weekend as drop-off locations. So how does that work? How do they let you know about it?
We're going to have some list so you can sign in where you can participate. We're going to send you more information. Next team meeting, we will have a list here, so you tell us how you can help us or how you can participate. And the Start a Hope on the 7th, we will take all the supplies to a Start a Hope.
Okay, very good. Yes,
Yes, Joel?
that'll be in the package. Yes. Kelly.
And we'll get those things relatively soon. So that we
This
can
week.
advertise with our open house.
Yes, this week, you're going to start having.
Awesome. Great job. That was
Okay.
fun.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yes, what's your question? Yeah. Nancy?
Well, we have so many new agents, they probably don't know about our mascot.
They don't know about Red.
They don't know about Red.
Did you bring him in?
It's gotten much larger.
We found a dog on Red Day that was ready to die. This is going back 7 years ago, 7 years ago.
2013.
2013 we got him. You had started later, a week later. Okay, so he's ready to die. You nursed him back to health, and he's doing great.
And our office helped him get back to health.
Yeah,
And made
have-
him the office mascot. So maybe if we have the video when he was little, maybe we could show it sometime.
I think that would be fun. You got to just remind us.
You all don't know, but we have a mascot.
We have a mascot. It's a beautiful dog.
German Shepherd, Golden Retriever.
Love it. All right, yes, come on up.
Well, hey everybody.
Hey!
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kate Ferguson, and I'm one of the people behind the move to get you all to break down into smaller tribes. The reason we're trying to create the tribes is we're in one of the largest offices in Keller Williams, and we're certainly the largest one here in Houston, right?
We are.
real estate ones. And sometimes we're a sea of anonymity. So just a quick 10-second glance around the room. How many faces do you know? Wave at the ones you do. And if you're sitting next to somebody you don't know, please turn around and introduce yourselves. Do that now, 10 seconds.
Michael.
How do you do? Actually, I don't know you. Oh, I do. I do. You look so fabulous. Hey, Jeff. And 3, 2, 1. It's so important. It's so important for our culture that we do get to know each other, know each other's names. Be a familiar face in the hallway, be a friendly face. And there's something about the fact that you've chosen to come today and we're sitting, eating, breaking bread together. It should be creating an energy of a society. We're the team meeting tribe, let's face it. So tribes out with the office and out with this team meeting. We've so far got 6 or 7 going up. Thank you to everyone who responded to the survey.
So what kind of tribes do we have?
So we've got, we're trying to set up a book club one. We're trying to set up a wine lovers one. We've got a Northwest business
We've
one.
had trouble trying to set up a wine lovers one? That should be pretty easy.
We're working on it.
Okay, I got it.
We've got Jimmy up here is setting up. How many of you work in Katy? Live or work in Katy? It can't just be Jimmy in the room who lives and works in Katy. He's trying to get one going for people who live and work in Katy and want to do a bit of networking with each other. So Jimmy's your man for that. Kim, did you choose book club? If you're here and you're interested in book club, do that. I've been assigned the role of games night. So we had 16 or 17 of you respond to the survey to say you were interested in that. So I've sent out an email maybe in the last 10 minutes because I work best to deadlines, but that's beside the point, saying respond to me. We're going to see what it is you want by a games night. Is it midweek? Is it weekend? Is it family? Is it adults only? So speak to me and we'll get it going, and by the time we have the end of March, we will have had our first tribes one. We're trying to get a dinner club going, and Chuck was going to be doing a running group. So speak to him about that. Ida, if it's anything healthy and sporty, talk to Ida. Any club that hasn't been started, tribe that hasn't been started that you're interested in, email me, kateferguson@kw.com. Yes, Jim at the back. Well, you're asking the right person if you want an affirmative response. If you would prefer a more sober response, I guess you should ask Hubert. Okay, if you didn't get the survey, it's because the settings on your back agent email thing is skewed to not get them. So come and find me. I'll stay here till the end of the meeting for sure. Come and speak to me in person, and I'll listen to you and take your ideas on board for sure.
Well, great energy, Kate. Thank you.
Okay, let's do it. Come on.
All right. So 10 days away, the awards luncheon. It's a luncheon this year. How many RSVPs do we have already? Over 300. You want to get on? Yeah, it's a daytime one too. So I got it. It's a daytime one. It's going to save us about $20,000. We had people saying, we'd like to try it during the day. We did it during the day once before. It was okay. We're doing it again. It's going to be over at the West End, but we need you to RSVP. If you didn't get an RSVP, we need to know that, right? Because it's going to be a big party, good time. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and we're going to have a big shindig. So 11:30 West End. Happy birthday to Amanda Serrano, James Ritsky, Andrei Basatsky, Michael Cantello, and Nancy Berger. They're on the 4th, which is kind of close tomorrow. Bonnie Font and Danilo Say, Nikki 6 on the 5th. Penny Pagel on the 6th. March 7th is Kiki Yuk Young and Stephanie Hung. March 8th is Carolina McCord and Winston Phillips, and then on the 9th is Marcia Schnau. Happy birthday, everybody. Our cappers, we'd love to have you come on up. Seppi Akavi, Aaron Massengill, Sharon Powell, Robert Rafferty, Angelica Riveros, Ada Wang, Mark Zacro, and Emily Zackham. Hey, I know a few of you are in the room. Got 100%? Awesome. Want to do it? Come in the middle.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, and now I need you guys' help on this one. I'm going to count to 3. You guys are going to say we're at 100%, and then everyone cheer for them. Okay? Cool. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We're at 100%. Okay. All right, congratulations. All right, in-house, Matterport 106 Arnold, who's got it? A to Z. We got a microphone on you?
Okay, the biggest news is this house is in Rice Military. It has the extra parking, it has great closets, and it has a pool. If you go out that back door, that first bedroom, that is a pool, and it is gorgeous. And I want to say David made it so you go all the way outside and can see it.
Nice.
So it has great, and in the location, it's on a cul-de-sac. It is this fabulous, fabulous, fabulous house. And it's a great party home if you have empty nesters in particular who are looking for something. This is the perfect empty nester house. It has this first floor bedroom office space, has a bathroom in it. The second floor is all open. It has a nice big balcony that looks over that pool. The bar cart you're going to see does not come with the house, but I'm sure we can negotiate something. It's so full you cannot move it.
The wine club is buying it.
It's massive. So you can see it in the corner. This is a party house. We are going to list this house at... I'm waiting for you to tell me. I don't remember. I don't know the answer.
459,000.
I thought we knew.
Actual retail price to the close.
It's going to be very reasonable. We'll go with that. Right, so the house is gonna be very
Hold on, you guys
reasonable.
paid for a Matterport, but we don't have the price yet? Okay.
There's a few other issues, so it's okay.
Where was it at?
This is on Arnold Street in Rice Military.
Oh, Rice Military, okay.
It's not far from DePelchin. It's really down a dead end. That's down a dead end. That's down a dead end kind of space. So it is
Gotcha.
a fabulous.
Well, it's a beautiful
location.
house.
It's a
Okay.
beautiful house. Perfect location.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you. Well, we're debating on that. Hubert, what's going on? What's our biggest challenge right now with agents? What are they missing?
One thing that we've got are option checks. So even though the 3 days has passed and the seller still accepts the option check after those 3 days, that pretty much revives that option period, right? So if you accept that check after the 3 days, you're pretty much giving the buyer that option period.
So what happens on day 5? The person comes into Karina signs off on it and does her thing.
That means the option period is live and well for the buyers.
So even if you don't cash the check, you just sign off on it?
Right.
Okay.
Any kind of acceptance, you don't have to cash it. If you accept the check, you're giving them the
You see the importance of that? I
So
mean,
if
we
you're
have
the-
precedent on this where it's happened.
Yeah, so if you're the seller and it's past 3 days, don't accept that option check if you don't want to give them that grace period. So.
Okay,
so-
very good. That's a big one. Thank you. All right. Well, the contract is still valid. It's just they don't have an option. That's kind of a biggie. Yes, Claudia.
No, the option period starts from the effective date, just as if the check were on time.
Good point. Thank you. All right, Toastmasters, 10:30, 11:30. I say this every week. Come to this. Come to this. You will speak eloquently. You will be able to roll off without saying like and for all you teenagers. It's just one of those things that makes a difference. I haven't been in 3 weeks, okay, guys? Agent on call, 281-408-0214. You've got 16 agents that are on call for you, and they rotate 3 at a time. Make sure you take that down. This is a kind of a during the day kind of thing. KW Commercial, Texas Gulf. I see it coming. All right, let's see what it is. Okay.
Is there going to be a poker tribe that you're going to start, Michael?
We could do that.
Okay. Well, good. Guess what time of year it is? Amen, brother. How many of you here are on the committee on a committee out at the rodeo? Raise your hands. I know there's some. Which one? chicken committee and the poultry auction committee, right?
All right, we are 5 minutes over, so let's keep it going.
I just started.
I know, but
Okay, I'll hurry.
I can see the way you start.
Well, I just wanted to let y'all know, we come out to the rodeo. There's been a lot of talk about things and the coronavirus and all that. We don't have any problems. The rodeo has been addressing that. You'll hear it on the radio. And the one thing that I do, and we had the trail riders. I rode right by y'all here on last Thursday.
A couple days ago.
Friday, excuse me. I was so tired I forgot the date. Anyway, one of the things we'd like to talk about very much is that this year we have now reached the $500 million goal for scholarships to young people going to schools and colleges in Texas and in the state of Texas, and it also includes a lot of primary reading for young people who are going into school at disadvantaged. Okay. Let's get down to business.
Yeah.
KW Commercial Texas Gulf. I did some research lately, and we did some figures, and we have not found any commercial department of any KW in the state of KW Memorials. KW Center, what do we call them? Market centers. Okay, KW market centers in the state of Texas who have what we have here and the support that Michael Bossart gives us. And one of the things is I want to talk about, hold on, I have new eyes now. I have to put this up. I got brand new eyes.
They go with your hat.
Can't see them. So our directors here.
Let's put that microphone by your mouth. So
is that better?
A little.
Is that better? Too much?
It's a little much.
It's relative. But
well,
okay.
Ourselves, Courtney Lane, myself, Wayne Landine. We've got Richard Peavy and Tariq Chaudhry, and among us, and especially we have a consulting director, Pius Leung, who is past president of the CCIM Institute International and who advises us. And the directors we have here have a total between them of 235 years of experience.
I think Peavy's got
brokerage.
that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
And there's nobody that touches us in the state of Texas, and I would suspect nationwide. I'll do something on that. Anyway, we'd like for you to know that. We are going to, as soon as I can find Abby to talk to me, we're setting a date, hopefully for September. We're going to be doing the popular foundations and success for commercial real estate. And this will be offered to everybody in KW, actually to the world, but you will be getting a discount on the price if you're KW. If you're interested in that, then sign up for it. We've shown in the past that this lets people really sink their teeth into it and move forward if they wish. And there's some of them. Claudia, did you tell me I don't ever want to do that again? Were you the one that said that to me? Okay. Anyway, that'll be coming up in September. And so please keep that in mind and come see us with any questions that you have, because we're here. We don't just ask for referrals. If we can help you on something and you've got a problem that we're familiar with and we can help you get something done of your own in residential or something that's marginal, please come see us. We're happy to talk to you. Wayne.
All right,
My
quickly.
part is short.
I hope
promise.
so.
Hey.
Right here.
Here it comes.
Today is Super Tuesday. I know many of you heard that. It is your responsibility to get out and vote. And as they say in Congress, regardless of the side of the aisle you're on, whether you're on the Republican or Democratic side, we all have the right to be wrong and vote the wrong way. But go out there and exercise that right to vote. If you don't do that, you don't have the right to complain. Thank you. Have
There
a
you
great
go.
Tuesday.
All right. Thank you, buddy. All right. Productivity, property management, going great. We've got some fantastic transaction coordinators that are here to leverage you. We have like 100 and something listings today, right? That's what's coming in for today. Those are going to need transaction coordinators at some point. So Don and Melissa are here to support you. Don in the back, Melissa right in the back. There you go. What the tech? Gabby?
Hola.
Hola.
Okay, guys, so we're getting there. Okay, so today, with the link to watch the live stream for team meeting, you also received another very long link in that same email. So that link is going to take you right here, and this is resources from KW International. So it's KW International's trainers that are doing videos to help you guys understand our technology. So in there, you have links to learn how to use your new consumer app as well, because I know this is like a hot topic right now.
So where would I go? I got to wait for that. I got to have the link,
You
so I got to
all
get that
have
email.
link now, so
Okay.
you all received it at 11:50 something.
So if you guys download that, you'll be able to be taken step by step
If
through
you
all the
don't find
benefits
it,
of the app.
send me an email to education, and I'll send that email to you if you cannot find that email.
So what does this do for you? If you're using Command, it's pretty cool because they all work tied together. And remember, you sold someone a house today. They're not expected to buy for about 7 years, somewhere around that. But what happens if in 2 years they start looking at houses and they're using your app? You're notified. Wouldn't it be great to call them? Say, hey guys, thinking about looking? They are thinking about looking, and you know that because it's been sent to you already. Is it sneaky? Not really. It is allowing you to be the best agent to meet their needs. They are looking. They don't want to pick up the phone and call, and now you're calling them. It doesn't work if you don't have the app, right? You can't, they're using the app.
And before you share your app, make sure that you guys are set up as the agent so you can share your branded app. And every time that a consumer creates an account within the app, you get a notification in Kelly that says, hey, this person created an account, and that person will be automatically created in your database in Command. So that is awesome. And it also links with Yelp. So if they're reviewing any neighborhood, it's going to show everything in Yelp in their grocery stores, restaurants, and all that. So it's pretty cool. You can create collections with the co-buyer. So if you're working with a couple, they both can have their own collections, and then they can have one together so that you can see the taste of both. So it has a lot of good stuff. And to learn how to use it, in here you're going to find everything to learn about commands and all the applets inside Command, but you have this one for the consumer app. So if you go to recommended training right here, and you click on that arrow, then you're going to find all the videos to show you how to set up your app, how to share, and all the features that it has.
All right,
so you just click there.
You guys, here's the thing that we need to know. That this is so important. We're the biggest full-service real estate company, but there's other companies that aren't full-service that don't have this. I was contacted last week and again yesterday, and Garrett and I were on the phone with them. This is a big office, one that called us, the owner of the office, about joining us, right? We're ways down the way. This would have never happened. They want this. You have this. They want this, so use it. Garrett, were we on a call yesterday with the biggest broker? Yeah, well, no, leave it alone. But it's, we're not, but the point is, I just want you guys to get it. They want this. John Doherty went out of business like last week. He officially declared bankruptcy 2 days ago. This guy was big. Who would have thought that? Today I got the ends of it. Yeah, it's legit. Declared bankruptcy because the costs were too much. This is stuff that the company reinvests into you. Please use this. Please use this, please. All right, awesome. Thank you. All right, Gold Partners, Hercules Packers and Movers, Camille, Acosta Agency, James Acosta, Fixed with Gilberto, Leger Insurance, Kathy Leger, and Brian Inspections with Christopher Enright, HMS Home Warranty with Lois, Pract Insurance, we saw Scott out there, Scott Pract, Super Home Warranty, Jean Antone, Texas House Check with Robert Hughes, and Old Republic Home Protection, we saw Tammy out there, Tammy Rose, Go for Rent, Jonathan Coleman, Green Home Solutions with Ted Ben, Goosehead Insurance with Jasmine Sitko, Height Tech Home Inspections with Rachel Williams, and Home Warranty of America with Stacy Tierheimer. Upcoming trainings, well, we've got the Latino division doing their thing, and that's going to be quickly. March 4th, which is tomorrow at 12 o'clock, what's it going to be about?
Hola.
Hola.
Mi nombre es Angélica. Mañana vamos a tener una clase completamente en español sobre cómo someter una oferta y todos los documentos que se necesita para acompañar la oferta. And Spanish classes
Panos?
will be, Gaby is going to have Spanish classes.
Awesome.
That's kidding.
But we're having some classes, this is what you
But
basically
no
said.
about the Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we guys going to talk about in the Latino division that you're having at 12 o'clock?
We're going to have the class. Yes, it's about how to submit an offer, but the class is going to be in Spanish.
Okay, very good. I still got to learn how to do it in English. All right, International Lunch and Learn. Does anyone know Area 82? Where is Area 82? I looked for it all over Houston. Right? It's international,
That's
right,
where
guys?
we had the aliens, isn't it?
That's 52.
Now I gotta read you the
This is an
presentation.
important one, guys.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow is a lunch and learn by HAR that I am going to, and we're going to be talking about how to list properties abroad. So there's been a lot of complaints to NAR from realtors in different countries because people in the U.S. are listing the properties and they don't like it. So we have to be very careful how we do it, and there are certain ways on how to do it. So there are certain forms that you got to use, and you have to follow certain protocols. But if you do that, you can list the properties abroad. So I'll be presenting what I'm learning tomorrow. And then besides that, we'll have a little bit of a mastermind on what you guys want from the International Committee, what we can bring to the Office Center as far as lunch and learns go. So please come to that this Thursday, 1 to 3.
All right, guys, that's an important one, right? You're going to get that call that somebody's got a castle in Scotland, and you're going to say, how do I do this? Please attend this. All right, Making Money by Apartment Leasing, and that'll be Dilsey, March 10th, 10 a.m. Come to these because you know at some point you're going to get leases, and this is the way to do it. We have more challenges collecting money on closed leases from apartments than ever, and that stuff will be discussed. Copiers, all right, let's hit the, yes? You sure can. No, I want you to say it, because I don't actually know what you want me to say. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
The next session of Pathway to Mastery, which is the Buffini Peak Producer class that you're familiar with, that starts March 24th. It's a 9-week program. It's every Tuesday from 9 to 11 here in this room. So even if you've taken it before, you should take it again. If you've taken Peak Producers, it's similar, but it's a little bit different. I do recommend taking it again. It's really great. Working by referral, everybody talks about that's the highest stream of income is working by referral, and so you should come and get educated on that. A lot of agents in our office do use that Buffini system, and they're very successful.
Who in here has
and
taken
we want
Buffini
you to be successful
already? Has it been beneficial with your business and working with people in your referral base?
Yes.
Yeah.
So March 24th, you've been getting emails weekly. Please sign up. If you don't know how to sign up and you didn't get the email, contact me or Gabby.
Awesome. Gabby. All right. Let's get into this. Can you pull that up for me? Guys, this is important. So we talked about this in the ALC meeting, and then from there, I heard, okay, it's going to be this amount of money, and it's not, right? On copies, in the last, since May, Robert, of 2018, so a year to all the way to February of this year. Okay, so about a year and a half, a little bit more than a year and a half, 17 months. 19 months. So just go with me. In 19 months, this office spent $320,000 on copies. You can say, okay, the staff copies a lot, Michael. No, that is strictly the agent side. How much do we charge for copies? And that is our Achilles heel, and we need to talk through this. Okay, yeah. So on the staff side, how much Market Center cost the Market Center? We can see that it cost us $320,000. This is them going through each page. Cost of a piece of paper was like 0.001 cents. They went legit on this. But this is what it's hit us at, and we can't do this. We're seeing big brokers go under. This is a lot of money, right? I mean, that's a ton. It's still over 200 and something thousand. We just factored it for the year. Now, can we scroll up just for the heck of it? We got to go quick because we got a panel and everything else, but scroll to the top of this list. like if you can go up, because that represents you're on number 620. So here's our user. Look, don't look at this part. You hide line A real quick before everyone turns around and looks at line A, because I don't want people going, oh, they shouldn't have outed me. There you go. All right. So this particular person in line number 2, in that time did 24,000 color copies. But it's free, and it kills us because we're spending a fair amount. It's about 22 cents on each one of these. Grayscale, 19,000 copies in that period of time. And it's not just like a few, it goes down. Now, let's take us down to break even, and then we'll get through this. Take me down to number 100. What is number 100 like? So the 100th person over that period of time did 2,900 color copies, 931 black and white. Okay, so now we get into that reasonable range, but some of these are just like way over the top. You guys aren't looking for something for free, and we're not looking to add something to you that's going to kill you. For most of the agents, if we took a look at it, if we were to charge a smaller amount than you would pay outside and give you a stipend every month of X dollars, it can make a difference. Let's go to the bottom again, very bottom. We're going to give this about 10 more seconds. Well, not the very bottom, a little bit of. All right. So here we go. We said, let's change this to color copy, and this is at 25. If we were to charge 25 cents and a penny for black and white, at the end of it all, we would have still lost $82,000. But let's take that down to 17 cents, and for black and white, take it down to 4 cents. Okay. So we lose $157,000 if we did that. I'm willing to do that, right? 17 for color, 4 cents for black and white, and everybody gets $10 a month just to use however they want. Most of the time, we probably could have done black and white on a lot of our stuff, but we didn't. If we look at the color to black and white ratio, it's about 14 times to 1. Everybody just did color because color's there. To make it easier, we're making it easy for everybody to immediately go to black and white. On what date, Robert, will that be implemented? On April 1st, you're going to have it set up for everybody to transfer the information, right? I thought our queues were going to be in a little earlier than that. So, right. So April 1st, you will be able to immediately just hit a button, and it takes you to one button, takes me to black and white. One button takes me to color. So that's what we've put in place. So this will commence April 1st. Everyone will have $10 a month for whatever, and that won't roll over, but you just have $10 a month. Basically, it will not impact about 485 of our agents every month. Most people won't dip into the 10. And then some people say, well, I'll get my own printer. You can do that as well. But we just want win-win. I still going to cost the Market Center $145,000 doing this. Okay? Does everybody feel that's fair?
Absolutely.
All right. Yes, Martha.
Question.
Yes.
$320,000 include
This is, well, we included paper in the cost of that.
Has anybody figured out what we might save using regular paper instead of that high-quality paper all the time?
When we put in the non-fancy paper, people get frustrated, and they come to us saying, "What? Turn around and ask your friends why." We've done that too, because it's a lot more expensive. That stuff costs about 6 times the price. We got it. Right now, we're just saying if we could cut the burn just a little bit, instead of 300,000, it drops to 145,000. Okay, I can eat that. I can eat half. So we thought that would be a nice win-win, right? Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, let's go. Guys, I apologize. We're going to get there. It's just your panel. Yeah, next, please. Haves and wants. Who has something coming up in the MLS in the next 7 days? All right, can we get microphones out to them quickly?
If you have any people looking in the Heights, I have a new listing going on tomorrow. It is a very, very, very cute little cottage in Norhill. Yes, she's an old lady. She's nearly 100 years old, so she may have lead-based paint under her knickers. You never know. But she is absolutely cute. She's on a corner lot. She's got a front yard, a side yard. She's in Norhill. And she's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a very highly rentable garage apartment. Listing tomorrow at 5:49. Come and give an old lady a break. Come and talk to me.
Okay, I've got 2 townhouses coming up in Walker's Mark, which is Willcrest, Lakeside Place area over by Lakeside Country Club. One going live Saturday, 3-bedroom end unit, $199,500, completely updated. And next week, I've got another one, kind of a smushed in-between unit, 3 bedrooms. We're going to list around $190,000.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
Okay.
You said
I have a
first.
home coming up in Sienna Plantation, a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath. My owner is looking to downsize her expenses. New roof, newer AC unit, and it is just a beautiful home. She's getting it all clean and ready, and I'll have it up in the next 7 days. 232.
All right, Raina.
Yeah.
Who else got one? Quick. Yes?
Hi, we have a single family coming in Rice Military, 3-story, very lightly lived in. It's one of those homes, and it has great backyard space, yard, and a patio, so it has a covered kind of yard. That's going to be listed about $20,000 below what we're suggesting. They want to be very aggressive, so that's going to be $440,000.
God, who would love to have sellers like that? We want to price it for less. All right, who else? Because, guys, we still have a panel of people at Family Reunion who got a lot out of it, and we want to make sure that we give them time as well.
Hi, guys. How are y'all? I am going to have a 4
Oh,
bedroom.
there you go.
Thought
He's
you was hearing
finally
voices,
calling
huh?
me.
Thought you was hearing voices?
I didn't expect it to be a woman. But it would be okay if it was. No, you're
Oh,
good.
y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we heard you.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna have a 4-bedroom. I'm gonna have 4-bedroom, 3.5 baths, single-family homes, located in the Sunnyside area. All brand new construction, all modern, contemporary look, and I'm looking for some good buyers. Square footage are gonna be about 2,000 square foot, and yeah. If you have any buyers, $250, and I'm always ready for a good deal. So if you guys have any lots, send those my way so I could build on them. All right, thank you. Sunnyside is a very nice area. It's very close to the
All
medical
right, guys, we
center.
really need to get this thing going. We're way
Yes, we need to
behind.
go get this
I
thing
got
going.
it. You
Thank
guys
you.
talk later. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome condo at Hudson Oaks. It'll be on in by this time next week. It's very nice. It's a corner unit, so it has the extra light, and it's a 24-hour manned entry complex in the heart of Memorial Villages, right out Memorial, just past Blaylock.
Okay, awesome. How much was that?
$245.
$245. All right. Anybody looking for something that they cannot find? Awesome. Good job, guys. Silver Partners want to thank Schick House with Marjorie Blankenship, Copperfield Pressure Wash, which is a different company, U.S. Health with Priscilla Morena, and Utility Hound, Sarah Flores. Money, we can do money. We've got a panel. We'll knock out money real quick. So if this doesn't make sense to you what we're about to do, if you get a listing, you get paid. I'm going to read them off. Just come on up. Adam Ramo, 2. Allah Alamari, 1. Alexander Ibarra, 1. Alex Macaulay, 1. Amanda Walsh, 1. Andrea Gomez, 2. Andrea Versatsky, 1. Angelica Riveros, 1. Anissa Hoxa, 1. Anne-Marie Crace, 1. Ashley Tilton, 1. Brandy Heckeroth, 2. Brandon Warren, 1. Brenda Hernandez, 3. Kay Arnold, 1. Kelly McLaughlin, 3. Carla Economos, 1. Kathy Ferguson, 1. Christina Lee, 1. Claudia Buckaloo, 3. Nice job. Cliff Mears, 2. Courtney Williams, 4. Danny Antello, 3. Donnie Hernandez, 1. David Gibbs, 1. David Tansey, 1. Dana Owens, 1. Denny Tsang, 1. Drew De Silva, 2. Aaron Lumpkin, 1. Genevieve Rowland, 1. Gina Ariando, 2. Griselda Barrero, 1. Herman Aquina, 1. Howard Getz, 1. Jack Sharp, 1. James McGonigal, 1. Jane Middlebrooks, 1. Jenny Herr, 1. Jennifer Barrett, 1. Jennifer Fuller, 2. John Schindler, 1. John Caballero, 1. Jonathan Hance, 1. Jose Cano, or Joe Cano, 1. Jody Asana, 4. Joe Jack, 1. Juliet Thomas, 1. Kat Curtis, 3. Carrie McLaughlin, 1. Kevin Bell, 1. Kimberly Roberts, 2. Kimberly Vargas, 1. Kashana Strawn, 1. Laura Allen, 3. Laura Tijerina, 1. Leah Mudd, 1. Lily Jang, 3. Lisa Rimmer Iglesias, 2. Litza Martinez, 1. Lorena Lewis, 1. Martha Raymond, 1. Matthew Stanley, 1. Melanie Pippery, 6. Michael McSorley, 1. Natalie Eland, 1. Nicholas Barengo, 1. Nala Brown, 1. Pat Brinsel, 1. Paul Hollib, 2. Peggy McGee, 1. Raul Limas, 1. Rena Kami, 1. Ross Scott, 2. Ann Gaze, 2. Sarah Steele, 1. Shannon Poindexter, 1. Sharon Wright, 3. Shelley Fila, 2. Shirley Ching, 2. Susan Gaze, 2. Tao DeKarma, 1. Todd Rafferty, 1. Travis Nichols, 1. Val Viola, 1. Wendy Klein, 8. Ariana Wang, 1. Abby Lynn, 1. Ada Wang, 1. Yolanda Ames, 2. 3 Yolanda. Sophia Lombardi, 1. Michael Stabenoa, 1. All right. Did you make some money, Mel? All right. Get me out of this. All right. Guys, real quick, can I have my family reunion? Can I get some quickie seats? This will be worth a couple of minutes, guys. All right, come on up for our family reunion.
Need another chair?
Well, they were part of the panel, right? All right, can I please have our people that attended family reunion that are part of the panel? Again, this will go quick. You get a bunch of draws. It should be. Sharon Wright is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 8. All right. Can I get the panelists sitting down? Joseph Diasana has 4. You're looking for green.
Green?
Well, that's blue, but that's close. You got some money over there. Go, draw. We got something else going on. Should have been here. Should have been here. All right, let's go. All right, so guys, these were our panelists that went to family reunion this last 3 weeks. They were there for about a week at family reunion, and we just want to see, is it worth it? Because it's not exactly free, right? Costs money to go. How much was a ticket for family reunion? How much? So $800 to go to this, and then it's in Dallas. You got a hotel, and because it's sold out, it's not cheap. I know I spent about $400 a night. I don't know what you guys paid, some crazy rates. So why go to something if it feels rah-rah, right? I don't need rah-rah. I need ching-ching. So let's take a look at what their experience was. We have all different experience levels here. Jen, how long have you been an agent with us?
9 years.
So in 9 years, okay. Ms. Brandt?
3 years.
3 years. Michael?
3.
Okay. Lily?
I've been an agent 11 years, but an agent here for 1 year.
For 1 year. And then Ada?
Almost 7 years.
Okay, 7 years. So across the board, why attend this? This isn't a sales pitch by any means at all. Let's investigate if there's a lot of value. They've been back for a couple of weeks. So preparation first off, and I'm going to skip through some. So what was this first off your first time at family reunion? Just fly through, guys.
No.
First?
Yes.
First?
I've been 5 years straight.
5 years straight. Okay, so she's a junkie. So half the panel. Now, what was your one thing for attending? What made you attend? Why attend it? Right? It's 4 days away from your family, which could be a reason why, but why do this?
In my case, to have the opportunity to do networking and to know more about Keller Williams, about the
Okay, so you wanted to be a little investigative. You've heard the Kool-Aid talk. All right. How about you, Michael?
So they have a lot of classes that it allows you to kind of interact with some of the higher producing agents throughout the country, which is really nice because you get to understand how they do their business. But one of the most important things is you really get to understand how big the KW family is and how big it stretches across the country. So it's a really good place for you to interact and network. Houston being Houston, it's the #1 place to invest and buy right now. Everybody's excited about Houston. So just having that on your name tag is a talking point, and a lot of people will come to you and start, engaging in you about the city and about what's going on here. So
huge point. So huge point. If you live in Butte, Montana, probably not a hotbed of other KWs saying, I got clients moving up there. Houston, different story. Whole different story. It doesn't matter what the price of gas is. We have so many parts of our economy that we receive a lot more referrals, and you can see that if you go into the referral network on KW, you see how much more we get in from other KWs. Great point. So again, what was the reason for attending?
Yeah, one of my reasons for attending, again, I'm new to Keller Williams, and I want to know how Keller Williams was integrated. And also, I wanted to hear about how the rainmakers were making it happen to just kind of implement some of the things that they were doing to try to see if I'm gauging myself correctly. Just so it was very eye-opening to be around. A lot of these Keller Williams, I was just like, God, these agents are they're on fire. They were busting down the doors when, Keller, when Mr. Keller was speaking, and when they opened up the doors, it was like they were giving away free TVs. These agents were so excited. So to be able to see those agents and then network with other agents to see what they're doing in their businesses, I got a lot of great tips just talking to a lot of agents all over the world who are implementing and did some things in their business that I can implement in mine. So that was very eye-opening for me just to talk and see what other agents are actually doing.
Awesome. Anybody else on what was your one thing for attending, your reason for going?
For me, I don't have one thing. Can I have three things?
You can have three.
The one thing, of course, is learning. Okay, we're gonna go a lot of class. I meet for all the agents from all other state and from the Keller Williams family. And the second thing is for fun. It's because they have a lot of events. It's different, like luxury, KW, international, worldwide. It's a lot of events. It's for fun. And the third thing is for short vacation, because every time they have go 3-4 days, they have a hotel, all the setup, all the group. So it just sends me a short vacation. So I have 3 things every year I go.
You treated it like a vacation. I know. Didn't you stay in a spa?
Yeah. Okay. This year for go to Dallas is a great place to spa. I didn't book in a hotel. Because most people they think go to family reunion it costs a lot, like a hotel and also the $800 for the cost for the event. But you think if you go to the vacation, you not think that's expensive for the event for 3 day or 4 day learning, and also you can go all the place and meet all the people and get a referral. Even you have 1 deal, 2 deal, you can cover all your experience. So that's what I go.
Okay, Michael? I saw you at Inman News, which is an unusual place for a lot of people to go, but you were there. Why family reunion?
Two different perspectives. I think the Inman is more of a national type thing, and Keller Family Reunion is a way for you to see what the company is investing in you to keep us relevant with all of the disruption in the industry. And it's a great way for you to ask questions about Keller offers. What I know we have Gabby that does command here, but they have command divided into different segments. And if you just want to learn about email campaigns and how you can advertise and sponsor things on social media, they have one guy for that. So it was a really great conference for those things.
Awesome.
Well, let me just say something. A lot of people ask what the benefit of being in KW Luxury is, and one of the big benefits is also always networking with the other agents that are in KW Luxury, getting to meet them. And so the family reunion gives you that opportunity through the different events that they have. There's a reception at night, and then this year we had a field trip basically to a couple of different homes to look at those homes. And so you get to be there and meet all the other agents from the different cities, and so that you can build those relationships and network with them.
Even if you're not a heavy networker, these guys are all around you. It's like a plague. You walk in, and when you see 20,000 people in a room, 20,000, that's not me making that up, 20,000 in a room, and you're trying to find your people, and everyone's got a different badge from a different city. These are all people that are there for the same reason. It's about the networking, but it's also about the learning and the different platforms. How did you prepare differently this time than previous family reunions? Did anybody do anything different who's gone before? Kind of the same old, same old? All right. Well, you worked the Chinese corridor. It's a big focus. You are amazing on the international side.
Well, this year I'm on the National Committee for ARIA for Luxury and Commercial, and ARIA expands all over the U.S. So we had the president, or former president of the Dallas chapter, connect all of the different ARIA members together and take us out, and so it was fun. And it's definitely a different demographic, but a demographic you have to pay attention to, particularly with Keller Williams and the ability to use technology now to reach farther. So your buyers are no longer around the corner and in zip code 77055 and 77024. Your buyers are all over the world. So you need to connect with people all over the world, and you need to understand the proper way to connect and reach out to them. So it's kind of nice to interact with people from all over.
Let's skip that one. What were your expectations now you're there? Did you expect, when you came in, did you expect to see, okay, whatever it was, everything was laid out, did it hit? I mean, did we hit it right, the people that planned it?
So this was my fourth time going. So in terms of expectations, I kind of knew what to expect, but looking back on the very first time I went, I was in awe. I just remember, because it was at Dallas also, and just walking into that huge room with all those people. I mean, it's just amazing. You're like, oh my goodness, all these people are with the same company. And everybody's super excited. When Gary talks, it's in telling you everything that he's doing for the company, it's really awe-inspiring.
Yeah, when he talks. Experience, let's take a look. Did it live up to the expectations?
Yeah, I think it always does, but you have to go very open-minded. I don't think approaching it like I'm going to go sit in classes and just focus. I really think you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations while you're there. Go talk to people, go out, go interact, go cut loose a little bit. There's always a lot of fun stuff going on. They have all the way from luxury, KWYP, international. Everybody has something going on in the evenings. Plus, you have a lot of your title companies that are local or abroad throwing events. So connect. And in the future, if you're ever thinking about going, talk to some of your local reps here or partners that we have in the office and see if they're going. Maybe they have a hotel room or something that their company's paying for.
So here's one of the nice things that would be in the past. Tanya, what is your committee?
So one of the reasons I wanted to do this panel for you guys because we have starting this year the community that is about family reunion and mega camp. We want to make sure that we hit 100 agents going to each one of those. It's a big challenge, but we can do it.
High? Dealing with these. Okay.
I got a horrible migraine. I say
Okay.
it's not for just trying to be cool, but it's because I have a terrible migraine. I wanted to be here anyway.
Wow. Look at that.
So,
So her job is we want this experience to be one that is fantastic. There's so many things going on. You buy the ticket, you get the hotel, and now it's like, now what? I'm in the hotel because Linnell came to us and said, hey, where's everybody at? And we're like, yeah, we have a whole committee that's set up for next time to help everybody out so that they can get the full
we
experience.
need to make sure that you guys understand the importance of this and to make it as pleasant and as easy as possible. So we are actually programming it right now, starting next week. We start working on Mega Camp that is going to be in August. Please come to the committee meeting.
Yeah, we want you to get the most out of this. All right. What was the one takeaway from Family Reunion that you got that is going to make a difference and put money in your pocket?
I think on a different side, I think it's a really good opportunity for you to be selfish with your business. So yeah, they talk about the luxury, the international things, but they also talk about ways that you can build not your own business, but your own wealth type of thing. So they have these investing classes, as well as these other things that are just for you to teach you about investing, whether you're doing residential rentals, commercial, etc. And it's a completely different perspective than what you can get here. So that was really good, as well as the reassurance that Gary has been reinvesting in us and helping us compete.
Awesome. Anybody else? Big takeaway that made a difference for you?
So I kind of networked with some of the agents and the OPs from New York and LA and some of the bigger offices that have higher producing numbers, because what they're doing is they're creating systems where their agents are investing together to invest in areas where you can acquire more real estate at a better value. So New York is particularly looking at Texas, which Dallas, Austin, and Houston. So I was able to sit down with them and present what Houston has to offer from a residential and commercial perspective, help them understand how we get our numbers, how the taxation works here, kind of what we look at for growth and the microeconomics of our city. So I was able to pull them on as a new client, which I've been meeting with them pretty regularly.
So right now, half the room is saying, that guy's been in this for 3 years, but he's taken the time to learn along the way. He's attended the things he's needed to attend so that he could be in those positions when they came up. That's what this is all about. It's not having a listing presentation ready to go and these guys want to list next door. And then you're scrambling going, how do I use Power Lister? Right? Happens all the time. Same thing here, being in a position where you're ready to go when they're ready to go.
Can I add one more
Yes,
thing?
please do.
Especially being new to Keller Williams, I'm still learning how everything works here at Keller Williams, but I also had the pleasure to also go to Mega Camp last year as well. So they both were great platforms for you to grow your business. One of the things that I like that you may not get on an everyday platform to where you can pick and choose where you are in your business. And they have classes tailored. They had so many classes that was tailored. So if you want to be a really great listing agent, or if you want to be if you're really great with social media platform, they had all these different classes where you can go and take and you can listen to these rainmakers and take some tips of what you can do. You can videotape it. You can take pictures of it. And they also had you can go back and review the slides to where you can look at those type of things. But the great thing about it's not for one platform, but you can look at where you are in your business and say, okay, at 1 o'clock I'm gonna go to this class because I need this, and then on the next day they can have that class going on again. So that's one of the things that I looked at in networking. I didn't really know what that was when I went to Mega Camp. So bring lots of business cards. I wanted to see more of our agents. We had so many agents all over the world, and they were like, we brought 70 people with us, and we brought 100 people, and they were all over the world, and we're right here in Texas, have these classes, and we don't attend. So I was like, God, it would have been great to see more of our agents who were going to gravitate towards that, and we could have really kind of just networked and kind of brought that back to the office and share it with someone about what you learned about it. So I took lots of notes, so I gave a lot of my notes to a lot of people that were not able to come, to be a benefit to other people too.
So we have about 150 cappers in our office. Let's put things in perspective on a learning-based company. 150 cappers. Craig's office, bigger than ours, but they have over 300 cappers. They're not twice as big. They just get 3 times as many people to go to Family Reunion, and then they network. It's like when you go to these things, you're going to make money. It's just like you got to be in a position to do it. So we do have a plan for those of you who are like, hey, look, I can't just cough up $800 all at once. One where you can put the money aside, and we can hold it on to it for you over time, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But go ahead, Jen.
Yeah, what I was going to say is I'm hearing everything Michael says, or Stefano, and it sounds awesome, and it's blowing me away. And I was like, I could never, not that I could never do that, but that's just so out of the realm for what I'm looking for in my business. And so I don't want people to feel intimidated by that also, because Michael, he's got very lofty aspirations and he's doing awesome. But I know when some people hear that, they're like, that's not for me. And that's one of the things that with Mega Camp, for years, I really did not like going to Mega Camp. I would go, but I really did not like it just because I was like, I'm not a mega agent. I don't want to be a mega agent. I just want to be me. And why am I here? But you grow into these things, and both of these things, both Mega Camp and Family Reunion, now have those breakout sessions for anyone. Like Linnell was saying, there's something for everybody. So wherever you are in your business, they are going to have breakout sessions. They're going to have something for you, and they're going to have something for you to grow if that's what you want to do. And if you're not looking to grow, they have something for you to work on at that moment in your business. So it is something for everybody.
It's not just about growing, it's about strategically. Look, plenty of people are like, I'm already at 15 million, I don't need to grow, but I'd like to have more time with my family. Those strategies are all right there, and it's the people on stage that are sharing those with you. I went to a great one that was about that. Not about getting bigger, but about leverage. It's pretty cool. So, in 2 days, I will be like James Seelick, and I will have it's going to be weird. I'm going to have a virtual assistant on my desk, not physically on my desk, they're in the Philippines, but they're there, and they will be guiding me through, helping me out with things, right? Had I not gone to Family Reunion, those discussions wouldn't have happened. It happens quickly, right? Within 2 weeks, 3 weeks of leaving there, I've got this thing set up that will help leverage me. So there's all kinds of different pieces. It's all about building your business. Oh, and they got this really cool technology. All right, so biggest thing that you learned, I know you had takeaways. Did we learn anything different? Yeah, from somebody big. Let's say there was a monster agent there. Did anybody get anything special out of that? I know everybody takes notes immediately.
I got to hang out with Ben Kinney a little bit.
Ben Kinney, big agent.
Kind of went over some of his ideas and methodologies behind the way he scaled his business, and also got to kind of go one-on-one with him about how he's using Brevity and what Brevity has to offer and how it's integrating with Command. So it's all cohesive. So that was nice.
Yeah, it's an agent who was a cable installer in Washington, got tired of getting rained on, so he says, okay, let me work inside and be on the phone. And then he decides to do an install one time for somebody, and that somebody happened to be a real estate agent who had a really nice car, and Ben starts saying, hey, how did you get all? And then the guy says, well, real estate. Got him in, mentored him. Ben's going to do $300 million this year. Right? It's gotten crazy.
Comment something on it? And this question, I heard several agents talking and answering this question was one of my favorite, because the one thing that you will learn from them, they're just human beings. They're just regular people that happen to be very successful of what they do. They do have lots of money, but they have normal lives. So it's nice to relate with them.
Nice to live with them?
Relate.
Oh, to relate with them. Yeah, make them feel bad. I got a life at least. All right. How do you plan to implement? We all say, okay, I wrote this down, now I'm going to do it. What's the actual plan? What's one thing, for anybody who wants to contribute, you don't all have to, but something, and how are you going to actually, what's step one to doing something?
My step one is I came home and talked all about it to my coach, and we came up with the plan for the rest of the year.
And you have a coach, Buffini, okay?
In my case, can I say a little bit about the takeaway? What it was really nice for me is to know that we were part of something bigger than ourselves. At least in my case, it was really important to know that how I'm gonna implement that. Just contacting the other agents. Like in my case, I was really I had a networking with a purpose. Okay, I was like, okay, Spain, Mexico, Florida. I knew who to contact, and just to maintain the contact with them, that's the way that and implementing my.
Okay. As long as you have the accountability. Anybody else? Sorry.
I'm learning about the lead gen side and how to implement that in multiple areas. So within and outside of Command, there's a bunch of different tools to use. So it's really nice to engage with agents and see where they're having the most success, how to set it up, and how to use it to build your personal business, but also how to take those leads and convert and put them in a bucket for solutions and so on and so forth. So I'm going to try and take that away. But one thing I have to say is my first family reunion, I hung out with Ada, and she taught me how to interact because she's so bold with everyone. So if you ever go with somebody who is bold and really they'll teach you, you can follow their lead. So I have to give her credit for my ability to interact with people because she showed me. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
we all
thank you
need to
for
go
mentioning
out.
that. Okay,
Yes,
I
with
should-
Ada, because she does go there and have a lot of fun.
Yeah, more fun thing is a lot of people see I take a lot of picture. You know why I take a picture? Sometimes when you're walking on the hall, you see a lot of people, you are shy to talking to people, but you're not shy to asking people take a picture. After they take a picture, then you can get the information exchange or our group. You can start talking and then you can share your information. Especially if you want to focus, like I focus for California, New York, all the city, because those people is mostly want to come into the Houston. The Miami, Florida, all the city is average, the real estate is the same. They're not that much people invest. So I focus for they have a name tag. So as a California or New York, I catch those people and take a picture. Then I switch for the information. That's what I think. That was not only for fun, for take a picture, then do the business them together. That's what I do. And also I want to add something with like Jen say. First time people, the mostly we go there already have our experience. The first important thing is most people that never been there. It's the first time. They don't know what they're gonna do. They have so many classes for day, and sometimes the class is the same time. So you cannot catch all the class. You only prepare for the few things what you want to follow up. Like me, I go to for the KW commercial or international or the one thing, and also how to build a team. So that's only 4 I focus. Then you just go to those classes. If you
There were
want to
probably
go.
50
Yeah.
classes. I might be exaggerating. Maybe it was 40, but it's 40 really, really good ones by the best of the best teaching them, not somebody, the best of the best who does it at the highest level and getting paid to teach it. I love that part.
That's what more important. So before we go, we can set up how we're gonna do, and also every year we go there. The Michael have a great dinner, so all the group is have a lot of fun. As at least the people who go into the group, they can introduce each other as well. So more have to get.
Nobody
social
remembers
fun.
it the next
Yeah,
day.
you don't
though.
always remember it. That's the thing.
That's where you need to take the pictures.
Take pictures early.
All right, so the goal is you go someplace, you're going to implement. What do you anticipate, whatever you implement, how will it affect your business tangibly?
I hope my business will go up from it.
Okay.
I just got a client from Florida. He told me he's buying a house here, and he said, okay, I have a house for sale in Florida. So I said, I have an agent for you. So I have a referral.
Okay, so referrals, just like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it from a cost perspective, you're buying a ticket, you're buying a hotel room, it's all tax deductible. But you have to think, what are you willing to pay for leads? What are you willing to pay to generate business? Everything they teach you there helps you grow your business. All the people you meet there are looking to network to grow business together, whether you're sending them business or gaining your own business. So no matter what you do, everything that you're doing there has a purpose. And maybe you're not going to quantify in a dollar amount, but there's going to be a return in one way or another.
Yeah.
And the way it's going to affect my business this year is just by having a larger reach throughout the country. I have new contacts all over the country, and I have new things I'm implementing into my business and trying to leverage into Command.
Okay, anybody else? All right,
I'll just
go
say
ahead.
this. Sometimes you're so hard on yourself. The one thing I took away from going to this, to where you have to be patient. Like these people who are making all this money, they constantly keep saying the same old thing. Every class I keep going to, and they keep saying you have to get up early, you have to work hard, and it takes time. And so that's one of the things that I took away. Like I'm so hard on myself, and I just said, okay, just keep doing what you're doing because my business is growing. To build a a really great business, it takes time and hard work. And that's what I walked away with. Stop being so hard on yourself. Keep doing the work. And it takes time to build a very successful business. So just keep doing what you're doing. Stay positive and just stay consistent and just keep doing what you're doing. And that let me know that I was on the right track.
Yeah, if the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book said, Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, but it takes 9 years on average if you do everything, you're not buying it. But if you could become a millionaire in 9 years from doing real estate, you're all over it. It's just, they had to take that piece out, because otherwise it's not as much fun. It takes time, right? It does take time. Let me get into do you have a number in your mind as the return on your investment? You spent $1,500 probably to everything. If you were to look at the return on your investment, what do you think you're going to get out of this year as a return?
I think that's really hard to quantify because there's so many things in your business that you do. And it's just additional and it'll help you get there. But I didn't do anything. Everything that I learned this year is going to enhance what I've done previously, but I'm not doing something totally separate that I've never ever done before. So.
Okay. And we're only 2 weeks back, right? 2.5 weeks back.
I want to add this. I get a more than the 50,000 check from the referral from the family reunion.
So you make about 50,000 in referrals from family reunion.
Yeah. Because the one is coming from the Austin. I refer one the client is go to the Austin, and normally there was just 2%. They even give me the referral from add a bonus. So, and also I have one the California, that's why I focus. Then I have one the referral from the California, then that was close for $1 million on home. I get a check from 20,000 something, and another for the New York. So I get for like how many times return I get every year. So right now my most business is refer for all the state. So that was the benefit. That's why I keep going every year. Okay. Every year, different client, and also the meet all the people too. So.
Okay.
Also, depending on what stage you're in your business, you don't always have to quantify it based on how much am I making, but you can look at it from a standpoint of how much more efficient can I become, and efficiencies can create savings, and savings are a return on your investment.
Absolutely. Speeding up that learning curve by watching someone else do it. It's called the dumb tax. Watching somebody else do something is always great. Awesome. Okay, do you have a smart plan that will help you track your results? Does anybody track their stuff? It's kind of tough. This is a Blandini converting it from Italian to English question. She's just like, how do you hold yourself accountable? She's all into this accountability thing. This is the one who sends me how many people she contacts every day. Kind of a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, but I should. And I think the way I might try to do it is create milestones for myself, goals within my own kind of sphere, things that I'd like to personally accomplish, and try and hit those goals by mega camp. And at mega camp, I'll set some new goals and try and accomplish those by next family reunion. Because it's hard to put a number on certain things.
All right, so who up here is planning on attending next year?
Vegas.
It's in Vegas.
Guys, you have
we'll
Super Bowl weekend, Vegas.
People are trying to keep their eyes open.
You have to.
Yes.
All right. Super
Book
Bowl weekend.
now. Book now.
So
we need to book an entire floor.
I don't know if I want to be with all you guys.
I want to add
if you want to get to 100 people.
So also I check for those registration right now. They have like a payment step. If the people don't want to get a whole thing for all $800, they have a payment plan.
They do, and if they don't, if you can't do that, we'll do a payment plan for you as well. We want you to attend because we see the results. Those agents do very, very well that attend. They blow the others away. So we will also do that. We hope that you guys will consider doing it, and we would, obviously love to thank our panelists. Same time, if you're interested in getting in, Blandini is the one who is handling that whole concierge portion. Yes?
From an experience standpoint, family reunion, I felt like I learned a lot about what's happening. Mega Camp, I felt incredibly motivated to grow my business. It was kind of different. Like the last Mega Camp was my last family reunion was my first one. So there's a lot of classes and it's a little bit of a learning process, but I felt like I was being informed on things to implement or things that are coming. But at Mega Camp, I felt like I attended events and classes that made me want to implement, want to grow. So I left there with this just huge desire, like this fire. And as soon as you leave, start implementing. I mean, on the way home, make calls, write notes, create lists, create talking points, create whatever you need to. But you leave there very fired up.
If you guys want to download an app called Brain Toss, this is an easy one. It's going to cost you $1.99, but it has 3 pieces. It's got a camera, it's got a microphone, and it's got note. As soon as you come up with an idea, you can just say it into it. It immediately sends it to your email. Same thing with the note, same thing with the camera. When you get ideas and you're driving, or maybe not while you're driving, everybody, but when you send it, you don't have to send it to yourself. It's already loaded in. So Brain Toss has been one that I've been using for the last few days. I love it. Capturing those ideas like when you go to something like this.
I believe in the past, and things have changed a little bit, but family reunion has always been really like the major, big, giant event where everybody all over the world comes in. And so I believe it's bigger than Mega Camp.
It is.
And it travels. So every year it'll be in a different city, although I think we focused on 4 or 5 major cities right now.
Yeah.
And Mega Camp is in August. It's a little bit smaller, and it is in Austin every single year. It's at the same place, the Austin Convention Center, every single year in August. Family Reunion had a lot of breakout sessions. It always has tons and tons of breakout sessions. You go to these sessions. I remember actually running out of ink one year, and that's how many notes I was taking because I didn't have this app, and I was actually writing. And so there's a lot of breakout sessions in there. In the past, Mega Camp didn't have as many breakout sessions, but I believe the past couple of years they started adding that because that's what people are looking for. So they've added more breakout sessions. Mega Camp used to be like more of an assembly where they had panelists and masterminds and things like this that everybody got to sit down and watch, but everybody's watching almost the same exact thing.
Yeah.
They've broken that up a little bit more to provide a little bit more of what people are looking for.
My
so
goal
those are
this
those
year
major differences.
is 40 for family reunion, which is not a crazy amount, but it's in Vegas, so a little bit of a hike, and 100 to Mega Camp. So 40 to family reunion, 100 to Mega Camp. Those agents I know break through to the next level, and then next year, the goal is to hopefully double that. We really should be able to. This is your careers.
Melanie, did you have something? I saw your hand up
Melanie
earlier.
rocks.
I hear something new every time I go. And this time I heard, quit making it so complicated. You do not have to reinvent the wheel, but someone has done it before you. What you got to do is find the person that you like and copy them. They want you to copy them.
Yeah.
And I met with the lead team in the whole nation. She made 10 million
Yeah.
for her team. And it was literally, she's like, you're making it too complicated. All people want to know is, what's my house worth? What can you sell? Take those 2 things, make a plan.
All right, guys, so we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate that everyone stayed over. Yes.
Can I
Yes.
just conclude this? Guys,
Please.
I wanted to, we are making it as easy as possible, so we do have several things going on for the Mega Camp. One of the things that we're going to do is we're planning a way for you to have, we're going to have one ticket, Mega Camp, $800 refund. We're going to have several, one every month, trip with a luxury bus to Mega Camp, but for free. We're gonna have all of that. Food for free, hotel for free. We're planning it, and we're gonna make it very fun. So to have the chance to connect in the office and abroad. So please, please, please come next Tuesday at 10:30. It's going to be on Big South Thingy Pingy. Town Square?
Yeah, the town square thing.
Yeah, over there.
And if y'all are,
please come.
if y'all are afraid on the interaction side, we're actually working on putting together a scavenger hunt with prizes and rewards at the family reunion and mega camps. So we're gonna make y'all go engage, make y'all do some things outside of your comfort zone. And
We'll
get
make
some
you take a picture with the
cool
Dallas
prizes.
Cowboy cheerleader like
Yeah.
they made me. That was awful. that was kind of cool. All right, so panelists, thank you for your time. And now we're going to draw rodeo time and some cool tickets. Anybody? Yeah. What? Oh, hold on. You can't take that one. Put it back. Now it's weird. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. We're going to make it fun. Well, I'll take it. We're going to rip the cards. It's just what I do. All right. Now, you got ripped cards, you got bent cards.
And you got more cards.
And all right. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Take two. It doesn't matter. Go ahead. You got to get it right this time. All right. You're not supposed to look at them.
I'm not. My eyes are closed.
Well, now you picked out a. Okay. There you go. All right. We got a person, a half person. Nice. Great pick. Friday, 410. How nice is that from Alamo Title? Where did I put it? Congratulations. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Gregory was like Willie Nelson. So guys, please strongly consider attending. It is a game changer. Don't wait until the last minute going, I really don't have funds set aside. We put this together. I've never had a committee where somebody sets this up and helps you out. So Blandini, they can email you?
Yes, absolutely.
And that email address?
My email is my name, T-A-N-J-A.
Blandini, we're going to send you an email.
Too. It's not boring, I promise.